Hearts 2 Final Mix.
All right.
Go ahead. Give it up for StopAndFritz.
Hey guys.
Mic on.
Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to be doing critical mode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. If timers are ready.
Yes.
All right, we'll be going in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing I have to say is, if you guys happen to see Corona Relief Done Quick, where Ninten866 just did this category, I have 4 words for you. Prepare to be underwhelmed. Because he's the world record holder. He has just broken the 2 hour and 50-minute barrier. My PB is a 3:05. But one of the goals I have for today is to show you that this is just a great speed game. It's invigorating at all levels. You know, if you're I'm like a B-level runner, but I still find it just so incredibly fun. And that you don't need any extra skill to be able to run it. I actually just something that I really wanted to do and tried very hard to end up being able to do. So we're in Rox's section real quick. There's actually an RNG manipulation for the first few Dusk enemies. So those combos on Hainer, or on Cypher, were specific to make this Dust that we're gonna fight do an attack that will save a little bit of time. And just the RNG manipulation is very simple. You do those combos right from the application start. So he's going to do this attack that kills us real quick, that just pushes the fight to the next section. I'm sorry if I sound nervous. I'm a little bit nervous, even though I am really excited. This Dust just needs 3 empty hits and then a full combo. Thank goodness we can skip cutscenes. It saves about 9 hours or something like that. Whoops. So I don't know if we have any Tony Hawk speedrunners. Shoutouts to them. We gotta do one job before we can proceed. Fastest one is this skateboard job. I'm calling like a low 7. Maybe a mid 7, yep. Hey, thanks Jeff, thanks Jet. Good to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe in this difficult time. Shoutouts to the marathon organizers for keeping this together for so long. Whoops. Gotta go up here. We got some more cutscenes to skip. Some more skateboarding. And then we have another upcoming Dust fight. The manipulation we have this time is we have to we can't do damage to them, but like if the hits sort of connect, we gotta do 10 of those. And it'll proceed. So we could do 4 right there, dodge his attack, do 2 more, do this RC, and get 4 more, and if everything went right, nope, I missed 1 maybe, yep. One of them didn't connect. Alright, so now we're choosing, we go back to this like dive to the heart sort of area. This is where we choose our ability route for the game. We're choosing the shield route because that gives us this ability called Once More, which is vital to staying alive in these runs. So we have a first fight with these Dusks. Whoops. The blindfolded fight? No, if you guys could see me, then I would do that, but no one can see me right now. So with critical mode, you get all of these upcoming abilities you see on the abilities screen, you get them for free at the start of the run, which is awesome. All those. Which are really helpful, like 2 Lucky Luckies, which, you know, increase drop rates, a Finishing Plus, which gives us an extra finisher at the end of the combo, the Draw ability, which draws in nearby orbs, and I think a reaction boost, which increases damage of reaction commands, which is like what happens when you see the little triangle show up, if it's something that would do damage. This is the first boss of the fight of the game, which is, yeah, orbs. This first boss of the fight, Twilight Thorn, the first like minute of it is just some reaction commands. We don't have the ability to see his health bar yet. We'll get that in like 5 minutes. We'll get the ability to see our enemy's health. So right now I'm, you know, use mash triangle for a little bit because like the window's pretty big. It's sort of like the introductory fight of the game. Fun little fact, his hitbox is still kind of here, so you can parry it right there. I don't know why.
Now do you love me, Daddy?
I thought I turned alerts off. Shoot. What the heck? Did you guys hear that? Oh boy. What's up, Slick? Oh, darn. Alright, so we're gonna try to get 4 combos in. Alright, got the extra hit, which is good. I'm trying to get a 4-hit combo here. Go around, get another combo. Not quite. Then we're trying to hit those away, which is really good. So now we're gonna dodge that, get 2 more combos. Whoops. Can I barely dodge that? Oh boy. Alright, that almost went kind of bad. Thanks, Slick. Good to see you. Oh, and we got a raid from Ninten. Speaking of the devil, the world record holder. He's here with his crew. What's going on, Ninten? Did you get another world record just now? So after that fight, we get guard. We're gonna put that on. We have the struggle fights. This is where draw really comes in handy. Hey, thanks, Ninten and all you guys. So we're gonna do a 3, 4, 3, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 hit, walk away, and finish him off. And draw just really brings these in. Man, thank you guys. So now we have to go against Vivi. Whoops. So we're gonna do 2 hits, starting with the stab, and do a 4-hit combo, and wait until he lands, and do the same thing. And when take a hit on purpose, don't worry. Aerial recover, and hit him, and then finish him off. Yeah, spread was actually alright. So you have another fight with 3 dust. I need to turn off my alerts during a gummy mission. I don't know how to do that. I thought they were off. Alright, so now we have Axel. He's gonna take 6 air combos. Get guard right there. See if I can get the quick kill. Nice. Yeah, I'll give a heaping spoonful of main justice. All right, now the hardest fight in the game. This is a homage to all the true RPGs out there, because this is where Kingdom Hearts becomes a true RPG of I hit you, you hit me, I hit you, you hit me. So we need, it's faster to die to Setzer, and also if you lose to him, you get this thing called the medal, which raises our strength. If we were to lose to him, we'd get something that raises our defense. We're trying to go fast, so we need the strength. So now we're doing the 7 wonders. Got a quick menu here, though. I might have to hit him harder. So I put on the scan so we can see enemy health now. I put on that medal. Then I changed the settings so whenever we use a summon, it doesn't play this big long animation there every time we'd use them. And like if you used like inverted camera controls, that's when you'd change that as well. Here we just gotta run towards a wall. And hey guys, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. It's called Where's Hainer? Ready? We're gonna play. We're all playing right now. It's called Where's Hainer? Where's Hainer? Where's Hainer? There, oh, there he is. Funny thing is, even if he wasn't around the corner, he just kind of appears after like 3 seconds out of nowhere. Alright, so this is a big RNG heavy fight of VVs. I'm gonna move to the left, try to hit all of these 3 at once. Good. Oh, we're doing alright so far. Oh, that whiff. So you don't want to get hit by them, that loses a lot of time. That was actually alright, though. So the next fight is against Shadow Roxas. He takes like about 4 combos to kill. And there's a fast strat where you can just kind of get him in the corner and do air combos on him and it stun locks him. But one thing you have to remember about me is that I'm bad and I can't do that. So I'm just gonna do a combo, dodge him, a combo, dodge him. Whoops. I came prepared with snacks. Got Cheerios, Rice Krispies, tea, and some pomegranate juice. We're gonna jump up the stairs here. Or jump up from the stairs, I guess. Grab this potion. You want to have 3 potions while we're Roxas. We're still Roxas for about a total of 16 minutes. And then we can finally become Sora. We want to fill up our inventory with potions because we're going to use them pretty much a lot early game. Finish him off. Return of Cooler. So, folks, what was everyone's favorite game from the marathon so far? By the way, please don't ask me. I've been working all the time. I actually have to work in about 6 or 7 hours. Thankfully, I work at a place that serves coffee and ice cream, so I'll be awake. Alright. So, that was the end of the I guess 7 Wonders is what you call it. Actually, the end of it is when we get to the mansion over here, through the woods again. Thankfully, we can use the skateboard a little bit. But then we have 3 more fights as Roxas. 2 of which are free. Famous last words. Two, three. 2, 3. Sorry, it's a kind of cue I use for myself to skip those. So here we have 2 Dusks and then 1 Assassin. They all take 4 empty hits and then a full combo to kill. Whoops. Now there you are. The Assassin I'm gonna dodge just like that. He's actually a bit of a scary enemy. He has a few different attacks that can one-shot me. Pretty much at all times where we come across him. Like, we come across him. He's like one of the last nobodies that we come across towards the end of the game. So the next fight is in the basement of the mansion. We're gonna have, let's see, 4 Dusk and then 2 Assassins. And that's gonna be an interesting fight because the 4 Dusks are all there at once. I'm gonna try to, like, swing at them in ways that, you know, 1 Keyblade swing will hit multiple of them. So we'll see how well they cooperate in that way. And and also up here is the last potion I'm gonna grab. I forgot to check EXP. Normally I would kill that creeper there if I was low on EXP. You want to try to kill one one creeper during the Twilight Thorn fight. It gets us to level 3, which gives us a strength increase, which is very helpful for when we become Sora. Whoops. Alright, so here's that fight. So I'm gonna use the reversal RC to try to... It kind of immobilizes them for a minute. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, that was close. Okay. Oh, thanks for coming up, dude. Usually you have to wait for his attack. That was pretty good, though. Alright, so this last fight is against Axel again, but we just kind of pull 2 Keyblades out of our pocket. I don't know how. So we're gonna dodge this fire pillar, and then mash X until he goes away. I think it's like based on a stagger count or something. So he's gonna go away, and we go in the middle and mash his RC. Only do the first part of it, and it's faster. And you go to the end of the combo with square, and then jump up and finish him off. 1603, 1604. It's not bad. Alright, so now we just gotta walk through a few more hallways, then we'll finally be our boy Sora, even though he's still in his... Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. Probably smells about as bad as I do right now. Alright, we got a menu real quick, so just hold for a second. Okay, so what I did was I changed Donald and Goofy so their AI has them attack enemies that I am not attacking. I removed Donald's cure ability because there are going to be a few fights that we take damage to progress, because there are some fights that allow that. And I took off all their items, so they're in our stock inventory, and then I placed my potions so they always reload automatically after each battle. Screw laundry, yeah. Funny, my washer's actually broken right now. But screw laundry anyway. Alright, so we're gonna take a death abuse here. Oh, it was a great... That was probably a gold split, oh my goodness. You just want to take a few hits there and it progresses the fight. I have like 10 seconds to save there in my PB, it's crazy. So, now we're gonna actually, no, we're not gonna be seeing nobodies for a little bit. Oh, we'll see them in a little bit. We have a few fights with Heartless though. We have a bunch of shadows. We want to just do empty air hits on them, because it's faster and you don't want to knock them away with a finisher unless like you know they're gonna die. Whoops, clank. That was actually alright. So I'm gonna grab this ether here. Ethers are incredibly important because Sora's magic abilities, especially, like even mid to late game, or even earlier, they do work wonders. So any ether that's not too far out of the way, we're gonna grab. So we have another fight here with just more shadows. Let's do a bunch of air hits. Some spawn after a little bit. Shadows are the most annoying enemy in this game because like they're so easy to kill, but like they also can waste so much time because when they are underground like that, when they become flat, you can't hit them. Whoops. So I jumped there. Alright, that was alright. Positive marathon luck. Yeah, probably. So this fight has a few shadows with a soldier, and then I think 3 or 4 soldiers. So we're gonna bait out this RC from this soldier just by hitting him 3 times. Whoops! Oh, maybe if it target onto him. Okay, there's that. Nice. That was okay save. We do the same thing with this guy. That kills both of them. That was a pretty good fight. Wow, Donald and Goofy killed one of them on their own. Okay, so now now Sora's finally gonna change his clothes. We're gonna kill this soldier though, because it's on the way. So we talked to Master Yenzid. He wants to show us a book, but Sora doesn't like reading. He's like me, but in between semesters. We talk to this fairy, get our change of clothes, and also gives us Valor Form. It's one of our drive forms. Drive forms are incredibly useful and powerful in this game. They let you, like, replace one of your party members with, you know, so you trade one of your party members in for, making Sora more powerful. And we have the first form called, Valor Form, which has us hold 2 Keyblades, move really fast, and do crazy physical combos, and it gets rid of Goofy, too. We're gonna use it right away. We use it a lot early game for movement. So we're gonna see, and we're gonna jump here, just get up there, save a little bit of time. They try to tell us about a Moogle for stuff. Well, we'll be seeing a Moogle later. They gave us an elixir. We have a few nobodies here. We're gonna back up, use a reversal, and do a combo. Go straight into the finisher. You can interrupt a combo with the finisher. Then we got the samurai spawn. We want to get rid of him. He's the most dangerous. And then do some cleanup. Whoops. Okay, I need to get some more hits. So we're gonna eventually be leveling up Valor Form, and to do that, we need Valor gets EXP just based on every time you hit an enemy. So that was kind of low in that forest fight, so I just hit the soldier a little bit there. All right, so coming up here, we just got our first spell, Blizzard, which we're gonna be using right away in this upcoming fight, which is Bailey, which is a pretty RNG heavy fight. Also kills some runs. But sorry, I'm gonna have a sip of tea, and then we'll get to that fight. Alright, so we're gonna go back here, because we have Leon. We wanna get Leon towards the gate, towards the other ones. We need to get rid of all these guys before, and Leon, go away, dude. Can you, security, thank you. Alright, so we're gonna use Blizzard. It can hit multiple enemies here. Get him, Leon. Okay, so now these guys are gonna spawn. We want guard gets its RC, which does a lot of damage all around us. Oh, baby, that was nice. There we go. I don't know why when I guarded that other one, it didn't do anything. Okay, I want to get rid of these guys first. Excuse me? Okay. So now that all the creepers died really quickly, we just gotta use Blizzard on these, Dusks, and then we'll be good. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, Koopo. That was a pretty decent Bailey. I don't think I got hit. So guys, you know, it's a Kingdom Hearts run in a marathon. You know what that means, right? No one knows what that means? Goomy, yeah. Going fast in space. At the NASA Marathon. How about that? Let me turn my... So we actually don't want to karaoke. I was actually thinking about singing a Disney song, but I don't know about that for copyright reasons and stuff. I was gonna be playing one. Dude, I usually go to karaoke like every week, but I haven't gone in like 2 months ever since I'm in Maryland and they shut down, you know, all like bars and restaurants except for takeout. But who knows, I actually might have a Disney song in me tonight. It is almost, man, it's almost 5 a.m. where I am. It's funny, Redux R, who's actually an IRL friend of mine, he comes to karaoke with us, and oh man, haven't seen him in like 2 months. Hey, challenge accepted. I think I might have to. So we want to avoid taking hits here, or like hitting stuff here, because it has us unlock 2 different gummies. Like, the more you hit, the more you unlock, and like there's an animation that takes time for how much you unlock it. King's Heart Songs by the Killers? Well, I'm coming out of my cage for now. I'm feeling just fine. Alright, so the first word is Land of Dragons. I'll make a man out of you. We're gonna put Goofy in our party, take off Ping's items, and then activate this tutorial, which might seem useless right now, but it actually skips a later tutorial that would otherwise take a lot more time. We're gonna get that ether, go into Valor, and buy this Fire Bangle on the way to the first fight. Fire Bangle gives us a little bit of defense and also fire resistance, which is very important for the next world. This first fight has more shadows. That was actually a pretty darn good start. Okay. Want to get rid of these night crawlers or night walkers. Shoutouts to Game of Thrones. I don't know what these guys are called. But then we got shadows. Just finish them off like that. And we have 3 missions to do. First one, we have 2 night crawlers at first. We're gonna kill them both at first with an air combo. And I want to see you level 2 Valor soon. Whoops. Like, that's what I wanted to see. We're gonna revert. Get Donald back in our party for Goofy. Ping is automatically in our party. She's forced. So then we gotta use these fire combos to get rid of these shadows. Can you guys come here, please? That was alright. So I need to get back up to 3 drive by the end of the 3rd mission. Here we got some more shadows. So fire is a really great way to do damage to these guys and to build up drive. Oh, they're all right here. Really? Alright, so then these night crawlers spawn. We want to get rid of them. Whoa, he's about to attack. Oh boy, taking that. I'm gonna tank that hit. Throw up a potion. We got this assault rider. We're gonna do, after he attacks, do 2 full air combos. That staggers him fully, and then do a 4-hit air combo. And then the final wave spawns. Oh boy. Yep, gotta be safe. Alright. There we go. So that fight can kill you out of nowhere because sometimes the, in that final wave when the night crawlers are there, if you try to kill the assault rider first, the night crawlers will just snipe you, like swoop in. So I had to be safe. So this is the last one, last of the 3 missions. You just gotta kill these shadows. They have a set spawn location and order, or I don't know about order, but like the order is just the way we always go in. But the locations are always the same, but where they go from there is different. There we go. Alright, so now he's gone. I'm gonna get Donald out of my party to get Goofy back in. Because we got 3 Nightcrawlers. Also, we're gonna go Valor right after this. I'm gonna do 3 hits, go right into Valor, that kills him, and then finish this guy off. So now that brings us back into Valor, which is great. It skips like a kind of a load of Valor. And it's our main form of big, you know, long movements for the first half of the game, it seems. So I'm gonna do target this soldier and switch target in the middle, go right into a double finisher that gets rid of all of them. Then we have 3 Nightcrawlers here. I just do a bunch of empty air hits. Whoa, buddy, can you stop whiffing? Oh, okay, there we go. So then there's gonna be this other Nightcrawler up here. I'm gonna just give him a little love tap. It's gonna make him attack me, but he won't reach me. But there normally is an Assault Rider that spawns right where I am right now. The Nightcrawler right there prevents that because I guess it goes off the same like loading algorithm limits of PS2, where like, oh, the game thinks, oh, this enemy's right here, it's too close. It's too close to you. There's too many enemies on screen. You can't spawn another. Even though like this is PS4, it absolutely can. It just goes off the same algorithm as PS2. All right, so the cave fight. We got to kill this Assault Rider first. He's gonna attack. We'll do our 3-3-4. And we got all these shadows to get rid of. So we're gonna just use a bunch of fires. Open it. We want the second wave to spawn. Good. Okay. Whoa, that whiff. And 2 Assault Riders are gonna spawn. We're gonna. Whoa, where's the. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna bait out attacks from both of these. So then we can kill one. That guy just attacked again, so he's vulnerable. Do the same thing with him. That was a pretty good fight. And upcoming, we have a time fight. Time meaning like you have to go to the end of the 60-minute time limit before you can progress. The good thing about that though is that enemies just keep spawning, so it's sort of like a way for us to get EXP and money. So we got this bolt tower. We're gonna get rid of him first. If he turns around, it's only like his little head thing is vulnerable, if you can call that a head. And we got a bunch of these, I think rapid thrusters is what they're called. This RC that they can do is very helpful. And can you spawn? Thank you. Sometimes it takes a minute to see like where they actually gonna spawn. So when there's about under 30 seconds left, a bunch of bolt towers will spawn. They're the ones that actually like drop money, and they drop a lot more EXP. So we want to be killing those. Okay, we got that RC that they can beat out. Oh my, yep. 63. Oh baby. Oh baby. So you want to aim for like at minimum 60 kills there, or like in like ballpark. I got a menu. Hang on. Whoops. Okay. So like, if I get much more than 60, then I'm quite happy with that. But it also kind of depends how many bolt towers you killed. I killed a bunch of them, and I also got like well over 70 kills, so I'm pretty darn happy with that. We do a save warp here to get to the next fight. It just saves a lot of time because in PS4 loads are just phenomenal. I'm on PS4 Pro. So for that menu, I put on a fire boost for Mulan because we're using a limit with her that uses fire, which is great. We're using that right up here. I also put on combo boost, which just increases combo damage for Sora for ground combos, and also slide dash, which is a combo modifier that closes in on enemies, which is great. We're gonna have that on for the rest of the game. So this is that limit I was talking about. We just press triangle a bunch of times, and then Mushu kills them all. And if he doesn't, it doesn't. Sometimes, like, some of the bolt towers don't die, you gotta do a little bit of cleanup.
Let's go.
I'm actually not sure. Thanks for pointing that out, Raichu. I actually don't know. Okay, so this is Shan Yu. We're gonna start by running to the gate to properly time this parry. We're gonna do a bunch of damage here with this. We're gonna do a full ground combo. Wait until he lands. Do another full ground combo with a delayed finisher. Oh, okay. That finisher was supposed to go. Now he's gonna lunge at me, and I'm gonna parry it. And I'm gonna finish him off. All right. So for this next gummy mission, we actually kind of have to try, because there are a lot of things around you that can do a lot of damage. Not to worry though. Disney songs will be up in the next one. Oh, I did see that. So this pirate ship is actually what NASA first made in the 14th century to try to go to outer space. Because NASA was around in the 14th century, guys. Yeah, so the main thing about this gummy mission is like there are these cannons on the top. I can't damage them right now. I will be able to in just a minute. But they're the ones that can do a lot of damage. And also there's like no time to save or lose at the end, unlike some other gummy missions. Alright, so now I gotta try to get rid of them. Yeah, those do a lot of damage, see? And I don't know if she's still here, but shoutouts to Gala, right? That was her name, right? With the previous run, Bayonetta, that was awesome. Funny, Bayonetta is a game that they gave me, like, when I went to go buy my Switch, they're like, oh, you can kind of get this for like 10 or 15 bucks or something. And I was like, sure, why not? So I've had it on there, I haven't played it, but now it's like, oh, dang, this game actually seems awesome. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. Thankfully, my Switch isn't really dusty, unlike my Xbox One. I'll see if I can kill the ship jet. Area 88. What's that from? Oh yeah, You did tell me about that, Jeff. Phantasy Star Online. I'll take a look at that. Oh, SNES. Man, SNES was probably my favorite video game console of all time. I played the heck out of Kirby Superstar. Alright, so we're actually approaching what is infamous for being quite a run killer in the game. First, we have Meg. We have to tell her to shut up. Shut up, Meg. And then we're walking to Hades Escape. Hades Escape is a real tough fight. We have 4 waves of enemies to get rid of, and also you have to dodge Hades throwing fireballs at you, and while Hades is invincible. So with that fire bangle that I put on, that armor, I can survive 2 hits from Hades. But also, like, there are other things that can do a lot of damage too. Like, there's gonna be these lance soldiers that, you know, poke does a lot of damage. And it's times like this I really wish I could move faster. We can't use Valor Form here, the drive abilities. You can see the chains around it. There's, like, plot reasons why you can't do that. I think, like, the reason was, like, oh, the organization is here, so you can't do that, because, you know, that makes sense. I'm gonna do a slide dash here, just for a little bit of time save. Flowers. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. So here's, like, the pre-fight for Hades Escape. It's just a number of hits will progress it. We're gonna do a slide dash into a fire, and that's all we need. And we got a menu. Oh, that's it. So I put Donald's cure back on, removed Auron's ability along with auto limit, and took his items. But here we're gonna run back, use a fire on these hook bats. Hook bats have a great reaction command that does a lot of damage. Oh man, that was great. Oh! I'm gonna go into first person mode. Hopefully that brings Auron closer to me to kind of like take hits instead of Hades. It takes hits instead of me of Hades things. I'm gonna guard this, go out of first person mode, and use fire. Oh! Okay. Auron wasn't there to help. So I'm gonna go into his limit. I'm invulnerable during all this. I'm gonna use everything except the limit finisher. Okay, that was a pretty good phase. So we got another hook bat coming up right here. I'm gonna just give him a love tap, get that RC. Whoa, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna be safe. Alright, so there's now we got the final wave, and we gotta hit this hook bat. Get him again. Okay, now we gotta finish the large body. Oh, baby. Okay. That was close. Okay, I wish I had my heart rate sensor on, as my blood pressure. Yeah, the menuing is some of my favorite things to do in this. I feel like sometimes menuing is a litmus test, like somewhat of a litmus test to see how good of a speedrunner someone is at that particular game. How fast can you do those menus? Because to the casual eye, I get how it's like it's so hard to follow what's going on. Alright, so we go from one of the hardest battles to one of the easiest. It's so easy that Sora's not gonna even do it. Sora does not like dogs. They're like my neighbors. Or he's like my neighbors. So we're gonna have Mickey Mouse help with this. This is one of the fights that Mickey could come to when you die. It's the first one and it also just saves the most time. So we can use all that pearl. It does a lot of damage. Then he has like really floaty Keyblade combos. We try to do some damage if we can. But like, see how little help that is. So we got our magic back now. We're gonna be doing some more pearls. That just kind of really cut through. Okay, there we go. So now we just gotta use magic or combo finisher to finish off service. There we go. Guts from Berserk. I'll have to look that up. I know Arn's from Final Fantasy 8 or 9. Thank you. Sorry about that. So now we're out of the underworld, so we're gonna go right into Valor. We have some urns to destroy. So we gotta get 20 orbs. We get 3 apiece. They only go down to combo finishers. Hey, that was alright. Alright, so now it's the real thing, Maniac mode. All that means is we gotta get 100 instead of 20. I'm gonna do a combo and do Blizzard. Try to kill some. The auto target in this is like sometimes really painful. Oh, that was a nice spawn. Alright, so I want to get around 70. Then the final ones are gonna spawn in just a second. There we go. This one has ones that are 10 each. There we go. Ricky Martin voicing Herc. I don't know. Is Herc living La Vida Loca? So we're going back into Valor to save some time on movement. Then we have another menu coming up. We're gonna grab this power boost though, on the way. Alright, so what I did was I used that power boost that I just got, which permanently raises my strength. I also used an AP boost, which is gonna help a little bit later. Then I put on aerial dive and counter guard. Which aerial dive is like an aerial attack that you can use from the ground, and counter guard it lets like you it's like a reversal. You know, it after you guard it makes them vulnerable to your combo. They're both going to come in handy very soon. Grab that ether there. It's right on the way. Our next fight is against Demix or Demix Lovato. Demix Moore, one of those. But you don't really fight him, you just have a bunch of his water clones. So this is a RNG heavy fight. If you can get some bless RNGs in the chat, that'd be great. You just kind of give him a love tap and then lasso them around. Yeah, but you kind of want to stay towards the center if you can, but that's sometimes hard to do. Oh, this is... This is not that great at all. Yeah, that was about that was about as good as my PB. I have like 15 seconds to save there in PV. I know like you can sort of use the lock-on auto-target thing to try to lead, you know, when you're doing the RC to kind of lead them towards the center. But it's very finicky. I don't trust myself doing that. So this is a timed fight versus Pete. It'll just progress after a certain amount of time. So we use it just to kill the Heartless around that gets us some EXP and some money. Pete's the name of my boss, and I actually, whenever, you know, whenever he annoys me, I just picture him looking like this. So he's spawning some soldiers. Can I have that money? Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, my party actually did some help there. So, if I'm lucky, he'll spawn some hook bats and I can get 1 or 2 extra kills. Doesn't matter if I... Oh! I got 1 extra kill? Oh, almost 2. Alright, so for this one I'm going to do a slide dash into Valor, and then do the RC for the back cry. Oh, baby. That's not what I wanted to happen. This is not looking that great. Okay. Couldn't get the potion off in time. That's the first death of the run. That's unfortunate. That's like a minute or 2 lost. I don't know how I got knocked out of that back cry. That was strange. Have that money, please. Okay. So what I'm trying to do in the second part is just do that Valor explosion and then do that back cry, which does a lot of damage. But I got hit out of it, then I couldn't really recover. Okay, this is. This is not ideal. Really, bro. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, we made it through. That was pretty darn rough. I don't think I've ever lost Valor there. Alright, so next up is Hydra. Whoops. So that fight just gave us Trinity Limit, which is what we're going to be using. And I also equipped an Ether over one of the potion slots. So like this Trinity strat really cheeses the heck out of Hydra. So it like just counts hits and then like it does damage during the finisher. At least that's what it's intended to do. We're gonna use it in interesting ways later. So now we gotta get these heads. So Donald and Goofy are actually doing some work on them too. So now we got our magic back. So Hydra's gonna come back, and now we can do another Trinity. And he has multiple head patterns. We'll see which one he gets. Let's see how much damage that did. That did some good damage. Oh, baby. Almost got the quick kill. So you can finish him off right, like before his heads go away, but it's really tough. I almost got it there. And that's Hydra. So that's all of OC. And now we have Thunder. Yeah, very close to Trinity lists. And I think that was a short head pattern too, so like I'd be surprised if I would have gotten that. Thanks, Roxdoom! Oh, I actually didn't know that. Oh, I guess I don't really have the magic tools to do that, because I only have Fire and Blizzard at the time. Yeah, Roxdoom Redux is a IRL friend of mine. Alright, so now he's got to do this little introduction to 100 Acre Wood. And it gives us Chicken Little, which is our first summon. A very, very helpful summon. We have another fight that we're gonna, yeah, I don't have Thunder yet though, right? We get Thunder from, please, thank you. We get Thunder from beating Hydra. All right. So the time has come, folks. Let's turn this down a little bit. It wouldn't be a Kingdom Hearts marathon without this. Okay, okay. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod. What can I say except you're welcome? For the tides, the sun, and the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. What has two thumbs and pulled up the sky? When you were waddling yay high, this guy. When the nights got cold, who stole you fire from down below? You're looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lassoed the sun. You're welcome to stretch your days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome? For the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. I guess just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Welcome to think of it. Kid, honestly, I can go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed O'Neill, I buried his guts. Spread a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What does it take away? No one says Maui when he's on a breakaway. And that tapestry here on my skin is the map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the meme, Maui just tickety-tapping. Ah, 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 ah. Hey! Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. 'Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm sailing away, it's okay, you're welcome. 'Cause Maui can do anything but float. You're welcome, you're welcome, and thank you. Let's turn that back. I almost died in that gummy mission. There we go. Thanks, guys. I wish they had that at karaoke. They don't, though. I sir. All right, so Beast Castle. First fight is another death abuse. Oh, I need to change keyblades. I forgot to do that with Winnie the Pooh World. I was too busy thinking about singing. All right, so we're gonna go here, buy this Sardonyx ring, which gives us more strength. Go into Valor. But I got, come on, please. What's going on? There we go. I don't know why it does that. So I should have changed Keyblades to Hero's Crest, which is stronger and has air combo boost. I always intend on doing that, or I always do that while I'm at Winnie the Pooh World. Again, this is just for movement. And shoutouts to the best game, the best minigame ever. We get to push a wardrobe. It's funny, there's a TAS of the PS2 version of this game, but for level 1 category. And like, you know, they do frame perfect mashing, and it doesn't really go that much faster at all, if anything. So we're gonna use, we have an upcoming fight with Thresholder, and we use Chicken Little for it, because there are some enemies that we gotta round up. Chicken Little's it has like some crowd control aspects to him. So 2 full air combos. And that kind of releases him. This is the part, whoa, buddy. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do that. Let's get rid of these guys. Oh, you're not gonna do... Okay, I thought he was gonna like charge up, which like has a hitbox. Oh, oh my goodness. So you saw that level 2 summon. I usually don't expect to get that for like 2 more worlds. Like, there's an upcoming world, Timeless River, where we just use Chicken Little, and that's where we try to get summon level 2. So we get some level increases just by like that. Summon gauge, it says 2 right now, but like that ticking down. And so like if it like ticks down and ticks back up and ticks down again, that's 2 EXP. So like I just got really lucky and got level 2 already. All that does is it makes the summons be able to stay out longer, but that's very important for a few fights. This is just a simple mini game. I always wish there were money in these boxes, but there's not. There's just useless stuff. Well, I get, you know, it's not at all useful in the speedrun. Alright, so we're going back into Valor because we can. It's funny, we can use drive so much because sometimes we go into areas while we're in a drive form that prohibits drive forms. So what it does is like it removes us from our drive form but gives us our drive back. We take advantage of that a lot. Here we're gonna get get Beast to his senses. We just use this RC and then let's see. Okay, good. Sometimes he can hit us out of that. We got a quick menu coming up. Then we have the final 2 bosses of this world. Back to back. Took me 1 second for this menu. Whoops. All right. Go there. We save warp back to Beltern. That's where we need to be. So I change Beast's AI so he doesn't do anything. Put Goofy in our party. Put upper slash on Sora, which is a build you'll see in a little bit. took all of Beast's potions and took off his auto limit. That auto limit makes makes his limit appear like as a reaction command. We don't want that. Yes, compose yourself. All right, so for this Shadow Stalker, I'm gonna move backwards to manipulate him to do this attack where he goes underground, jump up to avoid it. He's gonna go into the chandelier. We're gonna do get him out of that. Do a full air combo. Lock onto him. He's still vulnerable now. And there we are. That was a quick kill. Like, before he goes into the window, if you kill him, that's what you want. So now he transforms into Darkthorn, which is can be a difficult fight. I'm gonna do a short air combo, do a couple hits, and go into Beast Limit. Oh boy. Okay, I got the limit off. Okay. Alright, that was close, but we got it. Sometimes he can hit me out of those, that first air combo, and sometimes it's hard to salvage that, because you want to do, like, there's like a Goldilocks zone of how much damage you want to do to him. Because he can go berserk, like, to this, like, berserk mode if you damage him too much at first. Thankfully, I was able to make it work. And now comes one of the most annoying strats in this run. So we're gonna go to Mini. And normally, like, there's this, you have to take Mini down this hallway, and you have to, like, call her over bit by bit, and she moves pretty darn slowly. So there's a strat that we do where we push her, and I'm pretty good at, like, I can do like maybe half of it, but we'll see what I can do. So I'm gonna get her to the wall over here. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Come on. Oh, baby. Usually that's so finicky. Like, and when she does like that little attack where she jumps up, usually it moves her. Oh man. Okay, so here, can't really push her now, but we want to get some EXP. We want to be, I think it's level 12 or level 13, 500 and 500 EXP. As you see, 546 EXP to go. We want that to be 500. So I think I got to kill 2 more of these guys by the time I get to the end of the hallway. And wow, that was fast. Also, these guys can hit pretty darn hard. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm trying to be safe. I have died here before, and it's like the most embarrassing place to die. Come on, Minnie. Oh boy. Wow, I'm actually doing really, really good on EXP. Alright, come on, Minnie. There's no one around you. Just come over here, please. That's it. Come on. See how the RC disappears for a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to put on that Sardonyx ring, which gives us more strength. I think it gives us AP too, but like we don't... there we go. So now we have to go, like, investigate these vines. We have to go to a wizard named Gandalf. That is his name, that's canon. And then a door appears. So we're gonna be fighting Pete a few times in this. Let's see if I'll get my revenge on him. Here's first old Pete. He's just gonna take 2 empty hits from Valor and then a full Valor combo, all air. Whoops. Oh, and I got level 3. That's good. I guess one of those hits whiffed. Alright, so now this is when we're using Chicken Little a lot. You have to do these 4 window fights. He's Dumbledore? Oh, that's right. Alright, so he pulls them in. We're gonna do 2 fires into 2 thunders. And then just 1 more fire to clean them up. Go to the middle here. We're gonna be bounced in the air. Oh, he pulled him in. Damn it, Chicken Little. Or darn it. Okay. So what was supposed to happen is like that I kill all those guys up in the air and then with the RC, right? And then I would kill these guys too with the RC, but Chicken Little magneted them in so they weren't bouncing, so I wasn't able to do that. Alright, so Chicken Little again here. He's gonna pull these guys in. Please. Thank you. 2 fires into a finisher. 1 more fire. And then these 3 guys spawn. He's gonna whistle them in. Do 2 fire. If he gets his firecracker thing. Whoops. And then... Whoops. Same sort of thing with these guys too. Pull him. Pull him. Pull him. Pull him in, please, Chicken Little. That's not pulling him in. Okay. Whatever. Lost a little bit of time there. These windows can be a bit tough. So now we have some shadows and some hot rods. Hot rods are real tough enemies, but Chicken Little makes somewhat easy work of them. So we want to pull them in. Can you pull them in, please? Can you pull them in, please? Oh, you pull them in when they're underground. I've never seen the shadows survive this long. Alright, so now we have 1 wave of 3 shadows with the car. Okay. So I want him to pull him in or do the baseball. There we go. When he's about at half health, and that's good. Oh, baby. Yeah, so I really got to keep my distance from the cars because they can do a lot of damage. I don't think I got hit there. That was pretty darn good. It wasn't that fast, but it was good. If the cars are like less than half health and you leave them, they're left alone for too long. They do zoom across the room. So Chicken Little is able to stop them from doing that, which is nice. Here we got just some rapid thrusters and some shadows. Whoops. Come here, guys. Alright, so for the final phase, we go into Trinity, just point the Trinity at the wall, because it just does quick work of them. It has a minimum damage that it does for the finisher, and that's the fight. So now we have, Boat Pete going into Valor.
You bugs couldn't follow me if you wanted to. Later, losers.
So we had to do 3 of these RCs to, to send him over to where we can damage him. There's a chest here I'm gonna grab that has a synth item. We trade that synth item in 2 hours from now or an hour from now for an elixir. So I do 2 air combos, then just keep doing 2 empty air hits because the RC is gonna come up. If I don't do that RC, I get knocked off the boat and it spawns enemies. It wastes a lot of time. So to do 1. There we go. So now I have a little bit of Valor left, so that'll save some time and movement. How about that? Ooh, going fast. Mom, I'm going fast. Alright, so now we're facing Pete again, and let's see if I can not die to him this time. Okay. So in this phase, we just do a quick Trinity. it hits like all the fire balls, fire bubbles, and that counts as hits that just damage Peach. And now he's already in the next phase. So here I'm gonna do 2 ground combos into a delayed air combo. So 1, 2, he's gonna retaliate, wait a little bit, air combo. There we go. I'm gonna do the same thing for the next one. Gotta time it to, whoa, Pete. Oh, he was in the air, so he did his different. Okay, when he's in the air, he does a different retaliation. So now I'm gonna do 2 hits on him right here. Oh, whoops. Couldn't get him off. If I got a few hits off, I can finish him in 2 RCs. Oh, baby. Alright, lost a little bit of time there, but that's okay. I might have one more song in me if you guys are up for that. All right. You guys know this one. Let me have a drink of water. Oh, I need to not damage them. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I've ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym. This guy's got me scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the force of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us until the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon. And at the end of a gummy mission, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Music and lyrics by Stewie Griffin. I'm glad that I did those. Oh, I gotta turn game volume back up. There we go. I think that's good enough. Okay, we got... Thanks, guys. So this is Pirate World. The gimmick in this world is that the pirates only take damage when they're in the moonlight. So we guys do 2 blizzards there to do a cutscene where it tells us about that. That means you gotta do 2 blizzards into 2 thunder finishers, and that's it for the first fight. So it's in this world where like we tried this and the previous world where we try to get summon level 2, but we already have that. This is a fun fight. It's pretty darn free too, and it's also very satisfying. He pulls him in. You do 2 fires. You walk back a little bit. He pulls him in again. Do 2 more fires. Walk back a little bit more. 2 fires into 2 thunders. And sometimes you don't need to do the second thunder. So that's the first time I've sung without copious amounts of alcohol in my lungs, in my brain, in my veins, in a very long time. Jeff knows what I'm talking about. Redox R knows what I'm talking about. So we have a fight on the boat real quick. We're gonna summon Chicken Little, and we just do a bunch of blizzards. Whoa, buddy. Okay, thank you, Chicken Little. Right, Stone? That's not what I wanted. I wanted an ether. So then we have a timed pirate fight coming up. So that's where we just try to make a lot of money and a lot of EXP. We're gonna summon Chicken Little right before we get to the loading zone. So we want to pull him into the moonlight and have Chicken Little also pull him in, generally speaking. Oh, baby. And that RC we want to try to do. That, because when they shoot us, that does a lot of damage too. I also don't really want to run out of MP. Thankfully, they drop a lot of bubbles too. Chicken Little's actually doing really well right now. Pull him. Thank you. Oh. Level 3 summon, that's... dang. Whoa. That was a pretty good pirate fight. Let us get down to business. Alright, so now we have the 2 scariest fights of the world. Or, like, one of them. So, first we have 4 pirates to get rid of. We got Chicken Little for that, too. It's gonna pull 3 of them in, which we just get rid of with some blizzards. Oh, and then you pulled the second one in the last one in right away, which is real nice. That's... man, some of these fights are going so well. It's marathon luck. It's good marathon luck. Alright, so this is the hard fight. We got a bunch of pirates to do. So I'm gonna go to the corner. Chicken Little needs to come here and pull him, thank you. So I gotta, whoops. Oh, I messed up pretty badly. Alright, I'm gonna take a death. Please kill me. I need Chicken Little for this. Okay. So I meant to throw the ether, but I was in the wrong part of the menu. So I gotta do that first fight again, unfortunately. Okay, thank you. I might get the VOD muted. Alright. So we're gonna go to the corner again. Use some blizzards. That's what I wanted to do, just to throw the ether. Okay. So that's good. Now we're gonna go over here to the stairs. Now he's gonna pull them. So like, after I do the finisher, I'm gonna come back here. He should always pull them in. All right, now let's go back over here. Come on. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting that pull. Pull him back. All right, now we got the last two here, and I group them together and do some blizzards. That was a pretty good pirate fight. Sucks that I messed up. I need Chicken Little here because if I run out of him, then I don't have drive for this upcoming fight or for Barbossa, which loses a lot of time. This fight is like a coin flip, literally, sometimes. Because you just gotta run to these barrels and get rid of them. Oops. There's one time, like, the game just wanted me dead so badly. I had, like, 2 potions and... Oh, baby. This game might want me dead right now, too. Yep, the game wanted me dead there. See what I mean by coin flip? Sometimes the fight, this is free. Other times, no. Not at all. Let's see how easy it is this time. Yeah, see, easy enough. So, if I ran out of Chicken Little there, then I wouldn't have Valor, which would lose time for this movement and also screw up the beginning of the fight against Barbossa coming up. That was Monka S. So, I'm gonna throw a potion. I gotta kill this Heartless to light up the room. Oh, bae. Oh. Can you go into the moonlight, please? Okay, there we go. Now I gotta blizzard. So once he's vulnerable, I blizzard him, and then it's just blizzard, then two air combos, hit him into another blizzard, rinse, repeat. There we go. So that's 2.5 deaths so far, I call it. My PB has 4, but the farthest I've gotten without dying is to Zemnis 1. Which is, let's see, I think it's like 5 fights before the end of the game. Yeah, that was pretty darn good. And this is when the guitar solos and stuff in the gummy music really, they turn those up. Yes, I actually started the fight already dead. Yeah, well, it's you know, it's still 3 deaths, but like one of them was just a very short time loss. It's not even really a fight. It's just you have to throw barrels. Like you're Donkey Kong or something. You cannot kill what is already dead. What if it's a zombie, dude? I know I haven't seen Walking Dead, but aren't those things kind of dead? How do I... Soulsborne? I don't know. Unplug the internet. Oh, this guy I actually need to kill. I've actually died to this gummy mission once. Like, in my first... It's like in my first few months of running this, I didn't realize how much damage this guy does. And I was just kind of not doing damage to anything else and getting hit. That was back when I was timing this by using Landfare on a Mac, streaming directly from the PS4 with like the PS4 camera in the dark pointed at my Mac to an accurate timer. That was such a jank setup in like, you know, it was in like 2017 or 18. Oh, it was in 2018. Alright, Agrabah. You've got a friend in me. Oh wait, no. You've never had a man like me. You've never had a friend like me, that's it. So we do a quick death abuse. We're gonna get this Thundara trinket. And then a bunch of ethers. Then we get the biggest menu coming up. And Cure, what spell is that? So I'll talk to you after this menu. Whoops. Oh, come on. Whoops. Okay. Oh, we also have Wisdom form now, and we're going to be leveling this up. So you get Wisdom experience from killing specifically Heartless. And what we're going to be doing is kind of doing that while on the move and also in a mob fight. Because if we level it up enough, it gives us this kind of quick run ability that you can see me doing right now. It gives me that on base Sora, which I'll have in a little bit. Whoops. We're gonna jump up here and use Reflect into the RC. Nice. Swag. That gives us level 2, which is good enough for now. We need to level up once more to get level 3, which will give us quick run on base Sora, which is what we want. And ooh, shiny. Shoutouts to Carl Sagan 42. I don't play Mario Maker, but I love the Mario Maker community and the streams. Especially when these guys play troll levels. Oh my gosh. So here we just gotta escort Abu. We just mash triangle and then jump. And then we got this free falling segment. Shout outs to Tom Petty and to everyone, whoever has skydived before. So first we just gotta bait out an attack from those ice cubes and reflect. We'll do the same thing with this wave too. Oh, but RNG was not in my favor. He kind of jumped over there. Got a Fat Bandit here. He's gonna do one of 2 attacks, which we're gonna react to. So he's doing that big flames. We just go around him, do an air combo into this RC, into a full air combo. So now we have Fat Bandit in the middle with like a bunch of like little guys on the side. We're gonna do a Blizzard into Reflect, and we do that a few times. Oh shoot. I did them too quickly that they comboed together. That's okay though. There's that. So I'm gonna position myself over here. Excuse me? Okay. So here's when we're gonna get wisdom level 3. Excuse me. I'm gonna jump up and reflect. They all dead? Oh, they're all dead. Alright, so now we just bait out an attack from the small guys and then just reflect them. So for the ice guys is when they jump up high. It's for the fire guys it's when they kind of like rear back. So I got level 3 right there, which is exactly what I need. Shoot. Okay, so now I'm gonna... Now I'm gonna die. So what I was supposed to do is get Aladdin out of the party for Goofy. I didn't do it fast enough though. Let me try this again. Okay, that's much better. I needed to reflect in the Trinity with Aladdin out of my party, but I didn't do that fast enough. There we go. Funny thing is, like, you know, if I mess it up, I don't really have a backup sometimes, like, because those guys hit really hard. Okay. Whoops. So now I have quick run. So now that's going to be used as my main form of movement for the rest of the game. So now we have the Fire and Ice Lords, a song of ice and fire. Again, shout out to Game of Thrones. So what I put on for Donald was this Comet ability, which we're going to be using. But once you hit them enough, they kind of disappear into these little dudes, which, you know, the Comet helps get rid of. So now, and you gotta get rid of them all before these guys, you know, come back to their big forms. Then I go into Valor to do a lot of damage for it too. For this fight, you pretty much just want to alternate to whom you're doing damage. And now this guy's gonna take another few combos, and that'll be it. There we go. So now we can go back to Twilight Town if we wanted to. We're not going to yet. It's not quite fast. Yep, another one in the bag, yep. Thanks, guys. Now we got another badass guitar solo. So we're gonna go to Halloween Town, and then we're gonna go to, back to Twilight Town. We don't ever go to, Pride Lands in, any percent. And we don't go to Olympus Coliseum on the second visits. You know, we have to for the first round. And also, of course, we never go to Atlantica or 100 Acre Wood. Those are not required. Thank goodness. Do a barrel roll. aileron roll. Sideways, loop-de-loop. Yep. In the same way that the mathematician Euler actually first invented what we call Venn diagrams, so they should be called Euler diagrams. But this guy Venn never did anything else, so like we just kind of gave him that name. Fun fact for the day. Yeah. Yeah, good point. Euler did frickin' everything. Oh, is it? Okay. But I just know Euler used them in, like, what, it was like the 18th century or something? When he was around? Like, before, like, they were ever used in popular culture. Sometimes the good thing about gummy missions like these is it lets me stand up and stretch, you know. Unfortunately, like there's not really a bathroom break in any percent. But there are stretch breaks. So we got Halloween Town now. Whoops. So we're gonna first just go over here, meet up with Jack. Gotta get Goofy in our party. Whoops. And we could put Finishing Leap on, which is a different finisher, which is very, very good. You'll be seeing a bunch. And took Jack's items. Jack has, I think, like 2 ethers, which, oh yeah. Me likey. So we death abuse that fight. We have Genie out there because to prevent ourselves from getting healed. I don't know how to do that fight. I just know, if you were to ask me how to beat it, like if you had a gun to my head, saying how do you beat that fight, I'm like, just tell my family I love them, you know. Alright, so here we have this Jack in the Box. I'm gonna wait until he sits down and do a 2-hit combo into 2 reflects. And take a hit. Now we have EXP boost active. Oh, baby. Okay. I was supposed to finish him up with that, aerial combo, but he got away. Now we just go into Jack's limit for these 2. There we go. Very nice. Go and just say hi to Santa. And then we go to see the hooligans. Lock, Shock, and Barrel, who we're going to be fighting within a Heartless right now. That's where we're going to. Again, I apologize if my commentary is kind of scatterbrained. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so this is a Prison Keeper. See, he sucked up Shock, so we're gonna jump up, take a hit, up. Okay. Okay, normally I take like a minor hit to get up there with him, but I messed that up. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad though. Going to Valor. Whoa. If we go into Valor for extra damage. Oh, that can do damage. So I'm gonna wait because he's not vulnerable now. Just wait for a minute. There we go. couldn't avoid that. So, in just a second, right here. Okay, almost got hit. Now he's gonna have all three of them. I try to time my finishers so like he gets hit right away, right when he becomes vulnerable. So once he gets to like just a little bit more damage. Right now, I'm gonna do Dance Call, and this should finish him off. This fight actually went pretty darn well. That was a good fight. What am I... Call the police. I hope everything's alright. Whoops. No menu there. Thank you, J-Hacks. Yeah, that was pretty darn good. Now we have to fight Oogie. We're gonna save warp to get there. And Oogie is somewhat of an auto-scroller of a fight. So it actually feels good to be continuing a run right now, like, especially, like, I know it's a marathon run, so I can't reset. I am kind of petty, and whenever I die, I reset, because I'm really trying to go deathless. But I know it's really important to finish runs, so this is a good way for me to get that into my head. So it takes 12 presents to... Oh, shoot. I gotta do thunder damage to him. Okay, sorry, I was distracted. I need to get 3 drive, and that requires doing thunder, so I lost a little bit of time there. Takes 12 presents to knock him down. I need Chicken Little for this fight, because he's gonna have some enemies spawn. So there are 3 right here. Thankfully there are big audio cues for each of his attacks. So, I'm gonna summon him now. Those will become enemies. So 2 more and he'll move. It's 8 this phase and then 4. Where is he gonna go? There we go. Are both of them dead? Yeah. Okay, so it's 4 more over here, then he'll come down. But he is gonna summon some more enemies, unfortunately. So 1. Dismiss. Go into Dance Call. That was close, actually. Okay. There we go. There is a frame perfect trick, actually. This thing's gonna change to... This doorway is gonna change blue for 1 frame, and you can move in that. Let's see if I can get it. Nope, of course not. Alright, so now it's up here, mash triangle to get moved to where he is. It's not safe over there. So now we have his thunders to avoid. So, the good thing about them is, like, if I am doing that RC, then I have iframes through that thunder, which is really, really nice. So now it's 4 each, and then he'll move. Like, see, like that. Alright, so 1 more, and then I'll move again. I'm gonna just go up here and mash triangle. He might go middle, he might go right. I just go here anyway. Yep. Okay, thankfully that thing was there. I kind of lucked out. So I got 1 more set of these. Okay, we in there. So now he's gonna come down. And that's Halloween Town. Now we have the magnet magic ability, which is phenomenal. So now we're going back to Twilight Town. We're gonna update our customizes in our hotkeys. So now I have Magnet, Blizzard, Reflect, and Thunder. Oh, and I gotta get Genie out. This is a great fight. I'm gonna do a little love tap to bait out an attack, Reflect into Magnet, and then do Genie's Limit. Didn't kill him. Oh, baby. Come on, dude. I'm trying to stay towards the center so I can do that. Reflect Blizzard into Finishing Leap. So I gotta pop an ether when I can. Oh, this is not good. Okay. That wasn't as fast as I'd like it to be. So what was supposed to happen is like right when they spawn, please die. They're not dead. Okay. When they spawn, I pop an ether, dismiss Genie, go to the corner, and then they all jump. And then what that does is it they'll jump towards me. I magnet them and go into Trinity and do this part of Trinity where it bounces them in and out of Magnet in such a way that every time it bounces them in, it does damage, and it kills them in like lightning fast. But it's like really tough. There's like, you know, some timing and spacing to it. But I messed it up. Thankfully, I was able to save it. Sometimes that fight is really hard to save. So now we're gonna be using Wisdom Form for movement, and we're gonna see our boy Cloud for a second. So we're going to Space Paranoids. It's just a bunch of movement right now. Get up there, Sora. Whoops. Back on the skateboard, because it's faster than Wisdom Form. Oops. Talk to Leon, please. Thank you. Space Paranoids is actually one of my favorite worlds. Well, there are a few like simple things, then also a few awesome things. Just get all these orbs. We just gotta do a little aerial spiral. We're gonna get Tron. So I take off aerial finish, that, you know, that long aerial finisher. I don't want that right now. I took that off and took off Tron's items. I gotta go over here and play a very, very hard minigame. So you gotta find the red one, and you know there's the gap there. You gotta make sure you know where the gap is. And we got it first try. So now we're gonna we got some more cutscenes. We're gonna get Master Form, which is a very, very strong drive form. We're gonna get the Summon Stitch, who can be very helpful, but he's also a little bit of RNG, so he can be a prick sometimes. And then we're going into Light Cycle, which is one of the hardest, and like, it's very easy to die here. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. So that was the pre-phase. We got one more though. I might be able to do this little parry boost up here. If the green one shows up, which he didn't, so forget that. You know, left here, it's faster than going right. Oh, baby. Okay, that was close. Alright, if I took one more hit, that would be a death. A very costly death. And wow, I've never seen someone survive that for that long. Alright, we made it. So now comes an EXP grind, actually. I'm gonna summon Stitch. It's gonna be a soldier up here. I'm gonna hit him in a way that makes him hit me back with a pretty strong hit. So that puts me into EXP boost range. Like if I'm on less than half health, I gain double EXP. And we're gonna take advantage of that right here, because we're in a fight where no one drops HP orbs. And we have Stitch because he will refill our MP, which we desperately need Stitch to do all the time, but it's random. That was a very long aerial spiral. Okay, there's that. So I'm gonna do these first two phases where you just kind of fill up the bar with orbs. Come on, Stitch. Okay, now thank you. Now they're gonna, a lot of them are gonna spawn. So I'm gonna do magnet into finishing leap, into reflect, into another magnet, you know, rinse, repeat. And Stitch, you need to heal me, dude. You need to heal my MP. Stitch. Stitch, dude. Thank you, Stitch. Stitch, I don't like it when you do that. So I need to gain one more level. That's not who I wanted to. Alright. That was okay. And now, coming up is one of my favorite fights against Hostile Program. Man, 2 hours, man. I'm usually at like 155 right now. So we're gonna go grab this armor. So we have Donald's Comet. We're gonna quick run, go into Comet, do a full air combo, and then go into Comet Rain, the finisher. Then do an arrow spiral, and then he's gonna like recoil away, but the wall was right there, so he couldn't do that. That was very specific. And go into Master Form, freeze him, which is like a gimmick of this fight. You fire to close the distance, and then just mash X with Master Form, and it's gonna cut through. It's gonna bring him into his last phase. Now don't kill Donald, please. Thank you. So now when the lasers are horizontal, we do freeze again, go right into Comet. Do air combos with one Comet RC, go into Final Comet, and then he'll die. Man, that's a fun fight. Yeah, Stitch is being Stitch. So now the next fight, we gotta, that's not who I want to talk to. You need to get our drive back up to 3, so we're gonna do some ways to do that. So, you know, see it's like at 1.5 right now. So Goofy's gonna help us with that. He has his tornado ability, and when he's tornadoing them in our magnet, it'll give us some drive. I'm gonna lock onto the dancer. Alright, so we got 3. I'm gonna go in Chicken Little, do another magnet. Got an ether there. Whoa. There we go. And see, so like magnet into finishing leap. Magnet counts as a finisher, so you can go right into another finisher since we have finishing plus. And magnet finishing leap into aerial spiral is a way to do some great crowd control. So here's, we're gonna use Chicken Little again right here. I'm gonna summon him right away. Magnet, finishing leap, aerial spiral. Once again. So pull him in, thank you. Gotta grab an orb so I can do magnet one more time without running out of MP. Get rid of Chicken Little. Then look at that. Oh man. So I threw the ether, then I was able to dismiss Chicken Little, and then do magnet into Trinity, and that's such a great technique. Because the Trinity sends them in and out of the magnet and does damage, and it builds drive. But here's Demi Moore again. I gotta get, when it gets around like 30 clones left. So there's 16, so that's good. Now I can do the square, and it has 1 left. That's good. That gets me a lot of hits, and now all of these hits are gonna do damage to Demix. I'm gonna do a short ground combo, and go into our new limit form, do a ground combo here, which does a lot, into Ars Arcanum without the last hit, so it doesn't do any... Hang on, and one more. There we go. Reflect into Comet. Oh boy. Well, this is mine. It's never happened before. Okay, I'm glad that I was able to make that work. Yeah, good boy Demix did nothing wrong whatsoever. I'm glad I was able to save that. He should have died before he, like, summoned more clones. So I equipped that armor, equip another reaction boost and vicinity break, which you'll see a little bit more, and also another ether. So here's the Final Fantasy fights. Some of my favorite fights in the game. So I'm baiting out this reaction command from these guys. That was pretty darn fast. So now we got Leon again, and Leon's actually going to be very helpful here. Going to do a magnet finishing leap on these guys. Once more. Gonna go into limit form for the MP refill, and just do a oops. did that to get... Oh boy. I've never taken this much damage in this part. Dang, these shadows are savages. Alright, I gotta pop an ether. Alright, so this is a tough fight. I need to build my drive back up. So I'm gonna hit this guy so I can get the RC, use him on the Morning Stars, and target a Morning Star and go into Trinity, which didn't really do that much. Alright, so now I don't have magic, which means my drive will replenish faster, which is good. I need to get 4 drive. Okay. I was a bit worried, but now we got that drive. And these shadows. Go. So now we're gonna be leveling up limit form here by just by doing our limits with our boy Cloud. Let's lock onto this guy. Just do 2 Sonic Raves, that's all we need. There we go. Dang, come on, Cloud. I can use some help here. And let's... This is kind of slow. Alright. That was a bit rough. Usually Cloud does work there. He was a bit off. Alright. So now I got that once more ability, which prevents me from getting comboed to death. I put Goofy's abilities back on, then I equipped this, come on, dude. There you are. Less RNG in the chat, please. I put on the Follow the Wind Keyblade that helps draw in these HP orbs. And this fight is just RNG. All I'm looking for is these RCs from these sentry bots, which is just RNG. When he gives us good RNG, we like to call him Steve. When he doesn't, we call him Kyle. And no one likes Kyle. I have a little bit of control over like where he gets thrown based on how I time my RC, but sometimes it's hard to do that when there's hell going on around me. RNG has actually been pretty darn okay. And try to spin the camera to spawn more. Almost. Give me the rest of them, please. That wasn't the rest of them. Can you kill these, please? Thank you. Alright, that was an okay fight. So now we're in, like, the final third of the game. So we're gonna go to Beast Castle first, but not complete it. We're just gonna get the Keyblade and leave. So we get the Keyblade before we beat it.
Just this feeling. Hey, what if the Heartless...
But Sora, I think...
Whoops, that's not where I want to go. Can we go over here, please? Thank you. So we're first gonna go over to the right here, just to activate this save point as like a place where we can warp to later. It saves a bunch of time. Then we're gonna talk to Beast, get him out of our party. And hopefully we can do this Magnet Trinity better this time. I think that did enough damage. Nope, it didn't. So that's supposed to do enough damage, but it was just a little bit light. It's so swag if it kills everything. So here I'm going to do a manipulation for bulky vendors, which are like prize heartless to give a lot of EXP. So you just enter the room 3 times. It just sets a flag for them to appear in the other places in which they can appear. Oh, that was close. Whoa, buddy! No abilities. That was a bad menu. So I just put on that rumbling roads, which gives me another finisher. And here comes probably my favorite world of the run. The 2 Grim Reaper boss fights here are amazing. I mean, they also suck, but they're amazing. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Goofy, get out of here. So we're gonna go in the Black Pearl. We don't need to do any of these extra like battles anymore. We can skip them in the boat just by like leaving in the boat. I guess the enemies get bored and leave or something. But like in the first half of the game, it's faster to do them and worth it. Right now, it's not worth it. Okay, so Grim Reaper 1. I'm gonna start by doing 2 combos, which are Blizzard, 1 hit, Guard Break, Finishing Leap. Do it again. Reflect if he swings at me, which he didn't. So now I'm just gonna Blizzard him until I'm out. Go to Master Form. Do some Master Form combos ending in Blizzard. Do Master 3 Reflects. I'm gonna go into Comet once it reverts me. Oh. Okay. That was when he's on the stairs. That's really bad positioning. Oh, he's gonna go again. So what you try to do is like you go into Comet to try to stun lock him afterwards, but when he's on the stairs, it's really hard to do that. It's hard to kind of control where his positioning is. So now I have to spend the next few fights getting my drive back, but I gotta put horizontal slash on. We usually try to like make it so we don't really want to do like one thing in a menu, but this ability is so useful that we use it all the time. So we gotta put it on right there. So I'm gonna do. So that's like Magnet with Trinity helps us get our drive back. So I need to get it to 3 so I can summon Stitch. Yep. You are right about that, my friend Josiah. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna do a quick run, empty hit, lock up. Nope. There we go. Now I got 3 drives, so I can summon Stitch. I need him to be out, so it refills my drive when we're done with this fight. Good. There's one more of these guys. This room takes too long. We just go to the next one. Okay, we good. I just needed him to refill my magic too. So now I'm gonna have full drive, which I need, because like it forcibly removes Stitch on the ship. And here's another great fight. Sorry, I'll read chat in just a minute. So I'm gonna freeze him at first. Gonna grab these medallions. Going to 2 thunders into a reflect. Oh, he's gonna grab some, yep. It kind of pushed me away there. That was annoying. Let me get some orbs. There we go. Then I'm gonna summon Genie. I'm gonna do a Genie buffer strat. It extends my air combo. Whoops. I don't know why it does that, but like it can just kind of extend. Alright. I was low on MP there. So now I'm gonna do a similar stun lock with Comet. Can you go down, please? Thank you. Wow, did that really whiff? Alright, that was okay. Once I finally got it going. Spit slow, though. So now he's in his DM. I need Donald to come up here. Go to Master Form. And use some Thunders. So Master Form, each Thunder has 4 jolts, and each jolt takes away 50. And it works really well to get all the medallions back, because he pulls them all in the last phase. I'm gonna do some more Thunders, Comets unlock. That's how that's supposed to go. Yeah, Josiah, I've been there, done that. I mean, I haven't been in that situation where someone asked me, but I definitely get that feeling. I have had that feeling where my breathing patterns and like, especially, I'm glad you guys can't see my face right now, because the faces I'd be making, you know, in these strats, there are some pretty darn funny faces I make. So we just got Duck Flare, which is Donald's best limit. Whoops. Can you get up there, please? Thank you. So this is just a Magnet Trinity. Knocks him in and out. Does that damage, and then it like still counts as hits, I think. So now we just gotta put him in boxes. Because that makes sense. I think this might count as child abuse, but... Oh, I have water, I forgot. Alright, now I'm gonna summon Stitch again. Because we got that bulky vendor. And Stitch is gonna help keep us alive. So I gotta do that, so get him. That's one. Come over here, I need to take this hit. Thank you. So now I get double EXP for that guy. Level 28, okay. Let's go over there, good. So this upcoming fight, we just have to kill a few enemies and get the presents that they're holding. So I'm gonna walk up, do some reflex, and then go into dance call with Jack. So it's gonna pull him in just a second. So, and that's it. Sometimes that's like the hardest time I have with this run. It's like, which way do I have to move? And chat, can we get some Bless RNG, please? Because we have some RNG presents. I think this is how Santa's workshop actually works. Just by firing presents with a cannon. Oh, big one. That was alright. Yep. Alright, so here's a fun fight. It's against the experiment. This is when you're going to see Duck Flare. So I'm going to target him, go into Duck Flare, do an aerial combo with a Duck Flare RC in the middle, and go right into Duck Flare Finisher. Two dives into spirals. Hit him to break him apart. This is like scripted. Oh. Please go somewhere else. I need to heal. You're not gonna go back together? Dude. Excuse me. Okay. When he's right there, he should, like, go back together like that. It shouldn't take that long. That was really strange. So I'm gonna do this similar combo. And do 2 ethers this time. And that'll be it. Okay. Thanks for those plus RNGs. RNG was actually not that bad. That fight was strange, though. You would, like, want to throw him back towards the head, which I did. But he didn't, like, get back together. And if I was going to go over there, I was going to get hurt. Possibly die. So we got a good Keyblade. So which I'm equipping. I gotta get Chicken Little out. So reason we need these bulky vendors is because we want to get to level 30. By the time we fight Jafar, because that gives us a strength increase, which we desperately need. It's make or break. So now we're pretty much good on EXP right now. Alright, so now we're on the carpet. Oh, these fights bother me. They're so jank. So we got some sentries or rapid thrusters and. You guys come here, please. I'm gonna use a safety ether. Oh boy. Dang it. Didn't reflect in time. Yeah, that fight's so annoying because, like, enemies can be at, like, any altitude they want. It's so hard to pull them in.
Neither you love me, Dante!
That's my follower alert. I don't know how to turn it off right now. Okay, this is going much better. That's much better. It's funny, I don't have my alerts on this. Like, I made a separate stream OBS scene for this event, and I didn't know alerts, like, can still be heard. Here we just gotta follow Jafar for a little bit and give him a little love tap each time. I mean, he needs a finisher there, so we just use a thunder. Now we're supposed to follow him, but we can kind of go faster because we know where we're supposed to go. We're just going up here. Here's another tough fight. I don't know, Nick. All right, so we're gonna go over here, do a magnet. Okay. Oh boy. This is not good. Okay, that was a little bit monk-ass. And I need to use an ether. So it's faster to go this way. Gotta use thunder on this guy, blizzard on this other one, then fire on the last. Just knowing how to use an ether for this freaking fight, where you don't kill any enemies. Oh boy. I gotta say something in a minute. I'm actually really happy with the fact that, like, you know, I've had like what 5 deaths so far, but I thought like if I had deaths I'd be really salty. I'm actually just, you know, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling just fine. Unfortunately, I might be a little bit overestimated, which makes me feel really bad though. So it's here when I need to reach level 30, which I will. Famous last words, right? Puzzle piece. Oh yeah. Thank you. There's level 30. So that's a huge strength increase, because the way the game calculates damage, a lot of the times it's based on the battle level of the world you're in. I think this is battle level 30 for this world. So being level 30, like, your strength, being around level 30, like below or above it, greatly influences how much damage you do. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves so far. We're gonna save warp to the beginning area. Then we're gonna go over here and fight Jafar. This is the only fight on a carpet that I do like. Because there's only one enemy. So we're gonna go, we gotta go to his torso to make his face vulnerable. His, like, whoopsies. Oh boy. Okay. So we're gonna do this slide dash, which does a lot of damage if you wait it out. So do that, and then do the RC. Now he's vulnerable again. We're gonna do a few more combos. See, we kind of pull away because this slide dash is definitely worth doing. do the reflect. Otherwise he'd grab us. Give me that. Okay. We're gonna do a blizzard there because we need to do a finisher to send him into his next phase, even though we're not gonna see it. There we go. Hey, thanks, Ziggy. I really appreciate that. So he's just about done. He's got to do 1 or 2 more combos. So we have. Now we're off back to the Beast Castle. We have a fight with a few nobodies, and then the Zaldin fight, which is. If you haven't seen the speedrun strat for Zaldin, I think you're really gonna like it. Especially if you've played this game casually, because casually Zaldin is a really tough fight. But we wipe the floor with him. Alright, so we're gonna jump out here. So I'm gonna quick run up to these Dragoons. One of them might do this attack I want. Like, 2 of them are. Gonna reflect it. Magnet into finishing leap. And then some aerial combos to finish him off. We get these 2 Dusks that die really quickly. Oh, Donald died. Okay. Normally I do a 1 magnet finishing leap and a duck flare, but Donald died, so I just did a few magnets there. So over here, right before I go into Zaldin fight, I'm going into master form. So I have 2 Keyblades with great strength on there. Now I gotta mash out this RC like a bunch of times. I can't mash that well. You can get 9, a maximum of 9. I can't do that though. Up. That's not the RNG I wanted. There's that, okay. You can get all 9 at once if you're good, but I'm not. I'm gonna do all of these 9 jumps, revert, then go into duck flare. And then just finish him off. And that's it. I thought I got 5, not 8. I usually get like a maximum of 7. Because you don't have that big of a window. Alright, so now we're back into Land of Dragons. The I'll Make a Man Out of You world. So we have a fight with... Spoiler alerts, it's Riku. We're alone though. So I'm going to mash out this combo into a reflect. And then carry that reflect into a trinity. So that carried that reflect damage with me to wherever he went. He doesn't stagger to any moves, which is annoying. So I'm going to limit form. Do some Sonic Rave. Whoa. Okay, that was good. We're gonna bring Donald back in the party. Go to Wisdom form for movement. Oh, baby. Okay. There are gonna be more bulky vendors here, but we don't need them. Okay. Here we have another Magnet Trinity strat. Just do Magnet Trinity and then do the square part of Trinity, and then that's it, if this fight goes well. It cheeses the heck out of this fight. And that's it. It's funny how, like, sometimes it doesn't kill everything, and I was told by some community members that what determines that is, like, the camera angle. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So here we got some snipers. More magnet finishing leap. So then we're gonna go into Duck Flare to finish everything off. And then we're gonna see Gandalf, Dumbledore, one of those guys real quick. He makes a cameo right there. And this is another one of my favorite fights. I don't technically have, well, I don't have the fastest strat known, but it's still an awesome strat against Storm Rider. So I'm gonna do a couple hits, then he's gonna do like a swoop. So I'm gonna grab on, change Gene to where I need him, do a full combo into his Genie's RC, do a Reflect, Blizzard into both finishers, into another Genie RC. Whoa! It's fine, I was gonna get knocked off anyway, we're good. Get back on him, do one more combo. So now he's gonna do this RC. We're gonna get into the middle, dismiss Genie, Reflect, and then do the RC. Does a bunch of damage. Now we're gonna go into Duck Flare. And that'll do it. Man, that's a fun fight. So those are all of the Disney worlds. Now all we have left is one more gummy mission, a few fights in Twilight Town, then the world that never was. And that's it. Can't believe this run's almost over. Yeah, that was a phenomenal fight. If you guys like someone who streams RPGs all the time, then I encourage you to follow Awesomeness Dude, who is in chat. He's my emote artist and great guy. Now I can have some Rice Krispies. This is an RPG event. You do RPGs, I know. Excuse me. So pretty much, with like one or two exceptions, every other fight, every upcoming fight is just such an awesome fight. And I wanted to stress again that, so I know this is critical mode, so this is a hard speedrun, but I don't have any particular, like, skills above the average gamer. So if this is something that you guys have interest in running, you can easily DM me. There is a tutorial on YouTube by Nintendo866, the world record holder. But this has been such a incredible experience learning this game and running it. You know, it's invigorating, it's challenging, and everyone who, you know, I've met online in the community has just been super awesome, really nice, really funny, fun to be around. It's a great community. And I'm saying that as someone who is not like fully immersed with the community, you know, like I'm with them peripherally. You know, I have a full-time job and I'm in grad school, so like I don't spend as much time in like Discords and stuff as I do. But like these guys are still super nice to me and real fun. The Kingdom Hearts speedrun community is such a great community. Now it's my chance to fill up this water. There we go. So we're going to the mansion, taking this quick shortcut to the tram common, and we're going to be using Genie again, but Mickey's in this fight, and Mickey can be a bit mousy. So we're going to summon Genie right when that sniper bolt was going to hit us. Change him to where we need the form we need him in. I thought I was hosting you guys. I guess I wasn't. Level 4 summon. Get. Whoops. Really, dude? Oh, baby.
Neither you love me, Dante!
That scared me. Alright, so now I gotta jump over these guys. Can you get closer, please, Genie? Alright. So if that fight went well, Genie would have finished all of them off. Not a problem, though. So, this next fight is solo, but we have Axel with us. And the main goal of it is just to keep all the nobodies together within our magnets. And we kind of have some cleverly timed reflex within the magnets too. It's can be a little bit tough, a little bit frustrating, but we'll see. There's the pre-fight here, but afterwards we'll have that. So we gotta do a little hit, reflect, magnet finishing leap, fire into duck flare, and that does that. Okay, so now is the real fight with Axel. So let's see how that goes. So we're gonna do a magnet finishing leap. That got them all. That's good. Do it again. I need you to get over here, dude. I went to limit form for the MP refill. So I reflect there, because the assassins have a hitbox afterwards. This is looking alright. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, so what was that? So sometimes the magnets are too high, so the finishing leap doesn't really do any damage, which is annoying. Oh, come back, dude. Thank you. Please, dude. And one more. Oh, there's more. Dang it. This fight's really not going well. Alright, whatever. So this upcoming fight is against Roxas, and I'd be happy to do it blindfolded if you guys could see me, but no one can see me. It's like the only one that you can do blindfolded because like it requires the smallest amount of like actual movement with the control stick. Yeah, the fight where I don't die is always good, but like that fight just like went way too much longer than it should have. So we just manipulate when he revenges and we prepare for it. So hit him, thunder, reflect, guard break. I'm gonna do that again. A third time, and then ether. And do the same thing with the blizzard twice. What was that? Okay, I've never seen that. I'm gonna do the fight without explaining it. Up. What is going on? I've never... I don't know why he's not staggering the way he should. I've done this fight 1,000 times. Nope. Thanks, Nick. I think I'm gonna be a little bit overestimated, and I apologize to the organizers. Yay, it worked! This never happened before in a good way, and not in a good way. Alright. So that's how the fight's supposed to go. I guess, like, I don't know why when I was doing, like, some of the combo finishers, he wasn't, like, staggering the way he should, where he, like, goes pretty darn high. And then he just, like, just had time to retaliate, and just not really any return from that. Alright, so I got another menu here. Whoops. So we're gonna see a Shadow, our friend, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yep, you're right about that, Cannon. So we gotta get our drive back, though. So do some Magnet Trinity. I didn't explain anti-form, but basically you go in this form if you use drives too much. So we went into it to allow us to go into drives more. That's that elixir from a while ago. All right, now into Zigbar, which is one of my favorite fights.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. Gotcha now.
So he's gonna shoot 3 sets of lasers. We're gonna block them, and we're gonna go into Duck Flare afterwards. Do an aerial combo with an Duck Flare RC. Oh shoot. Okay, we're good. And then go into the Duck Flare finisher. Get him right under 3 bars, which is right what I need. Go into Valor, cancel it, 1 hit, into a fire, back into Duck Flare. And going in for the kill. I'm surprised that I was able to commentate that. Yeah, so the way we use Duck Flare in conjunction with our combos, you know, maximizes our damage. Yeah, that fight went perfectly. I mean, his patterns, that might have been a gold, but it's hard to say at this point. My gold might be really good there. Oh yeah. Alright, so we go from one of my favorite fights to one of my least favorite fights. This is Luxord. He doesn't have a health bar, he has a time bar, which is just... bleh. So he has this... He turns us into a dice first, we hit him so we can get out of it. And I didn't equip the right Keyblade again. So he has 2 attacks that he can do. Like when he yells cards, you just run away, jump, and reflect. But you don't want him to do that. Oh boy. Oh, he's gonna go away. Yep. This is what you want him to do. So, it's just the game where you don't play the game, you just do an attack into a reflect, into guard break. It does a lot of... takes a chunk off. And he's given that to me a lot, which is nice. Oh. Okay. Sometimes the cards follow him, sometimes they don't. It's jank. Well, this is actually going really well, despite having the wrong Keyblade. Okay. So now we're gonna go for the DM skip. So we're gonna do both Trinity. We're gonna go into limit form. Do a bunch of just 1-2s. And that's a wrap. Yeah, you're right about that, Cannon, but like, for the next fight, the key absolutely matters. Thankfully for this fight, I think it's just number of hits. Whoops. Just put Oblivion on Valor form, which you'll be seeing in a minute. Yeah, that was a great fight too, which sucks because Luxford never goes that well. All right, so this is a tough fight. So I'm gonna guard this attack. Grab his little claymore. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna run over to him, do a reflect, hit into that. So now here is my. So I'm gonna do 2 reflects. Whoops. Okay, this is not good. Let's reset this. Can I reset this? No, I can't reset it. Okay, I'm gonna let him DM. I messed up the strat. I messed up the strat when I was trying to talk about it. The reflect, slap shot, reflect. Oh. Go into limit form. Okay, that was rough. That I had to kind of adapt on that. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to not die. So now we're getting Riku, even though we're not using him at first. Excuse me. Go into Wisdom form for movement. So we're going up to the first Xemnas fight. So this coming fight is the farthest I've gotten. It was like, in one of my runs, this is the first time I died. So it was, it was a phenomenal run. Only for it to die in like subsequent fights. So what we were trying to do, we have this move called Slapshot, which we can use in between different usages of Reflect, which allows both Reflects to do their damage, and Reflect does a lot of damage. So that's what I was doing in Syx, and we're going to be doing it here too. And I can see the sun's out. I live in Maryland. It's now 7:25, the sun is out. There are 3 different RCs here, we're doing the last one. It does the most damage. So then I'm going to land on the building, wait for a split second, then do an air combo to get him on the ground. Like, oh, he might be on the stairs. Oh, I missed the finisher anyway. Reflect. Slapshot, reflect. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, we're good. So I'm trying to escape him doing that building thing again. Okay, that was good. Yeah, I know, exactly. Good morning, Maryland. Oh, friendship, you're a goofball, man. I appreciate your energy right now. It is much appreciated and frankly needed at this point. So we're on home stretch. That was a really good fight. Not perfect, but really good. Yeah, and you're right. Great things are coming. Because endgame fights are awesome. With the exception of this first one. And just think about it this way, the world record finished 12 minutes ago. So for these fights, we just have to do a hit on each of these little bomb guys. We just use Magnet for that. We're putting Riku away for now because we need to use Donald and Goofy for Trinity. We're just gonna do 3 magnets, and then just hit one more. Mash triangle. Now we gotta go to the other one for an explosion. So we're gonna do one more magnet, then we're gonna go to Master Form when this goes away. Do one Master Form magnet, and that should be all we need. One more. Okay. So I'm gonna drop down, use Magnet with Master Form on this core fight, and then it's gonna spawn these enemies. I'm gonna do a combo on them. Now Donald and Goofy are back. I'm going to use Magnet Trinity to get my drive back, and it does a lot of damage. Then it's going to spawn these guys too, which I need to get rid of. So now the Trinity finisher will kill these guys. So then I'm going to summon Genie. Oh, it didn't kill them. Uh-oh. Oh, they just needed more. A little love tap. Use an Ether. Now use Genie buffers again. Then use Magnet with Genie's Limit to do a hell of a lot of damage to these guys. This might be a gold. So we're doing Duck Flare, just to get do some damage and get our drive back. Then we're gonna go back into Valor form again. Do a full ground combo, and look at these finishers. Look how much they do. Bang. Up, I gotta jump up. And that was that. Yes, with wish limits. Yes! Alright, so here's Armor's in this one. Good. So time those reflects for those things. Reflect that. Get Donald back. Do Duck Flare with all of these combos. I hope they got that finish off. I know. Fuck doors. Okay. So now we go. So we just used some arbitrary code execution into a Yu-Gi-Oh game because we're fighting Blue Eyes White Dragon. So there's this fight and 2 more. I anticipate I'll be just a little bit overestimate. So I deeply apologize to the organizers. Yeah, but you know, see, there's a lot going on in this run. So like, if this is the first Kingdom Hearts 2 run you've seen, I hope you've enjoyed yourself, because this is such an awesome game, and like the speedrun really brings out some of its true potential. And like the strats that we have are just sometimes just so fun, so cool. Darn Zemnips. Just avoid these. So we gathered up this mega laser without using it, so we can use it right away on this one. Up. So we gotta dodge some more stuff. Oh. So swing the keyblade around to parry those so they won't hit me. And they still kind of could, but it might prevent them. Some of them. Last two. So we're not going to use the Mega Laser on this one. We're going to use it right away on the next one. Oh boy. So once those snowflake lasers are out, I gotta stay on the move. There we go. And there's no healing in this fight, so it makes it a bit tough. Oh boy. Game audio is quiet. I'll see what I can do in a minute. I hope I don't die. There we go. Alright, 2 fights to go, guys. So I'm gonna walk up, reflect into a combo. Do 2 more combos. He's gonna attack. So then I reflect and then finish the combo. Then I do reflect, thunder, reflect, guard break, and then he's gonna hit me away. So I go to the left a little bit here. Oh, I'm a little bit too high. If I get hit by those buildings, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't die there. That was monk ass. So then I do an aerial dodge over that trigger that would make him do some laser attack. Good. I like to see that. Can you hit me, please? Thank you. There we go. So he's gonna send 3 of these. Once the 3rd one comes, I can go. I gotta drop a little bit. So I gotta remember to throw an ether before the next fight. Yep. Come on. There we go. Alright, so final boss coming up. Conservation. Alright, so this is very interesting. So I'm going to reflect at first. It prevents him from grabbing me. Then he and his clone are going to continually take turns attacking me. So I'm going to time these reflects in the way so that they can just do damage to the real Xemnas. That was great. Oh boy. Come down here, please. That's it. You can do it. So I'm going to reflect into Riku's limit. So where I need him to be is just at about 4 full bars of health. And I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Anger and hate.
Oh well. Oh boy. So I'm gonna use the limit finisher now. So I have my elixir ready. Now I just need to wait for him to use a vine. Oh, I'm gonna use one more combo. There we go. Do that. Go into limit. Combo into R's. Love tap into R's. That's gonna be all for limit. One combo into my elixir. Oh, he didn't. Okay. So I just gotta use some reflex now. Home stretch, guys. Like 2 more, maybe. That's it. Okay. We did it. So what's supposed to happen is, like, instead of him going into those, like, laser attacks before this cutscene, is that he goes back into that, you know, vine thing where he goes, like, and trades attacks with his clone. But I just gotta mash X and triangle. Hope that sword doesn't die during this. But this was really fun. Alright, time is coming up in about 1 minute. And during this time I'll just, you know, thank the organizers for having me. Thank Shadow A for recommending me submit for this. Thank you guys for hanging around with me. This was actually a lot of fun. This is my first marathon run. You know, I'm not too satisfied with this time at all. My PB is at 3:05 flat, but it was really fun to be a part of this. All right, the time is coming in about 10 seconds. And time. All right. So that's Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PS4, critical mode, any percent.
We did it!
Wonderful.
Thanks, guys.
Be too sure of that.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you.
I appreciate you guys doing what you do. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was great fun. I have all the nostalgia for Kingdom Hearts, and you did awesome.
Hey, I appreciate that.
It took you way less time than me on my first or second or third playthrough, so
Don't say another word.
Yeah,
We'll just gonna
same for me.
yeah. If you got anything to say, any dedications, get them out.
I just did a minute ago, but you know, thanks to everyone
Yeah.
for hanging in at the, you know,
Even if we
at
could
the
go,
crazy hours of night, which is I guess now morning for us too. You know, I'm on the East Coast of Maryland.
you've been
Yeah,
hanging
you
out
get
with
us
this too long.
through the night in a very, very nice manner. So we'll just shuffle you out, get some ads going, and then the next runner will be in.
Oh, great.
Just a bit.
Great, thanks guys. Enjoy
Yeah,
the rest. Enjoy
take
the rest
care.
of the marathon.